thing now. Hmm? I wonder if it's gonna bring any audio through for you. Yes.
Man, what a...
Ah, thanks.
Of course I know. Before...
What are you talking?
I'm talking about...
I don't.
It's true. If you have... It's the truth. I'm glad.
Why would I?
That's
This
not...
shit
In
makes
the mean...
sense.
Another.
I think so too.
496. Did you miss it to your phone?
It's not often that the Chief Content Officer, Paul Triple H Levesque, is here on Raw. He must have
I
some
wonder if you'd be
major
able to hear
news
me
to
right.
share.
Let's hear what the game has to say.
Let me see.
As you all know, we've been building a
Am
new
I
era
broadcasting?
in
I
WWE,
am.
a direction that's bolder than anything you've ever seen before. But to
It's no
forge
audio.
this path, we need talent
You
who
can hit
can
the road.
rise to the occasion. Whether that's someone who's already here or an outsider ready to step in and lead the charge. Who is going to be the superstar to lead us to that next level? Well, we're going to answer that question starting next Monday on Raw with the WWE Draft.
The WWE Draft kicks off next Monday. That's huge news.
Raw and SmackDown GMs Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis have decisions to make that will shape the future of WWE. Now, I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but as a chief content officer, I'm going to drop a couple of hints about who I think will be selected #1 overall and become the leader of this new era. This individual is going to be a force in the men's division for years to come. I've seen his potential for greatness already as one of the biggest names on SmackDown. They could be the next EST, the next American Nightmare, or better yet, carve their own path to lead the new era of WWE. It all starts at the draft when we take the next step in WWE's revolution.
It sounds like the CCO thinks one of SmackDown's top stars might be going #1 overall.
I can't wait for draft night.
Hey, glad we could finally catch up.
What do you mean?
He basically anointed you the first overall pick in the draft. And it's all over social media, too. Everyone thinks you're going #1 to Raw.
Well, it's not a guarantee.
True. Adam Pearce could do something stupid and select someone else. But if tonight is your last night on SmackDown, I just want to wish you good luck.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Oh, and speaking of the draft, just a friendly piece of advice. Make sure you look good up there on that stage.
What are you getting at?
I know in the past you had to wear whatever the office told you to for your non-ring attire. And sometimes you'd even have to wear the same ugly shirt for years on end. But things are different now. Like Hunter said, it's a new era with fewer restrictions. So you can wear whatever casual attire you want to express who you are. Got it?
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
No problem. And hey, if you did lose tonight, maybe that would cause you to slip to me at #2 in the draft. Just saying.
Let me talk to you.
About what?
You might think you're a big deal with all this talk of #1 draft picks, but let me remind you exactly who the man they call the megastar is.
You?
So you're not a dummy after all. There's a pecking order around here, so no matter where or when you get drafted, this is still my game. And when draft night is over, you'll hear everybody saying, L.A. Knight. Yeah!
It's a man who might be saying farewell to SmackDown here tonight.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 225 pounds, Ace Thompson!
He's got to have a lot of emotions as he walks toward the ring. He really built his name here on SmackDown, so it must feel bittersweet if this really is goodbye.
He's a competitor, Saxton, and if he truly is the #1 pick at the draft next week, it's because...
While Miz's opponent wants to showcase himself before the draft, you got to think he also wouldn't mind getting a few last shots in on the A-lister as well.
For sure, Cole. During Miz's stint as SmackDown general manager, it seems like he was more interested in making enemies than matches.
I don't think it was intentional, Corey. Some superstars are naturally gifted potential top draft picks. The Miz is a naturally gifted nuisance.
God. Oh, God. No.
Scores the reversal on Miz.
Here we go. Uh-oh. Turns that way.
Locking up with one another.
Demonstrating power here, able to drive the opposition to the ropes.
Oh, that'll rock you. Oh, he cuts it off.
Nice combination of strikes here, going down low.
With a series of kicks and a big forearm to finish.
Stops that offense from connecting.
We're off to see the old Wizard of Oz. Click your heels, Byron, or just go home. And a series of vicious stomps.
You got to wonder if there's more animosity in this match than we previously thought.
Followed up by another to the chest.
Got out of the way, but can he capitalize?
Big forearm.
Had Miz's playbook scouted.
Battle of counters. No one's...
Schoolboy into the pin.
He gets an emphatic kick out.
Not a very effective pin attempt.
Big knee.
He's going up.
Getting back to his feet, trying to fight on, but it might be too late. Lift off! Targets the gut to end the offense.
Holy, meet the barricade.
In a big boot.
Miz telegraphing that one.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back. Oh, predicting what was coming. Measured stomp right to the gut. Oh, and then the chest as well. Ooh. Reaching the end of the official's count. Come on. Let's not end things like this.
Neck breaker. Under the ropes and back into the ring. Back in the ring now. Ending the count.
Vicious right forearm. Oh, a force to the back of the neck. His mind is turning. Might be close to the end.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly. Off the rope.
Oh, missed connection.
Indy counters.
Chipping away at the opposition.
Oh, a shot to the back of the neck.
Boom. Drops the leg. And he's being somewhat backed into a corner right now.
Sure, bodies are aching here, but I don't think the towel's getting thrown in.
Tough spot for the Miz. Reality setting in. Double stomp to the back of the neck. Miz counters with an attack.
Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize?
Whoa, leaping through the air.
Measuring his man, center of the ring. Could be thinking of high-risk offense here.
He's still reeling, and more punishment is incoming.
Watch out. He fails to connect.
Oh, no. Decided to take a leap of faith and paid the price.
No, the Miz is still alive.
Really had less than a second to stay alive there. Oh! Going head-to-head, putting each other to the test.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Ooh! Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down. Ooh! Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
Both superstars just unloading, putting it all on the line. Looks like we know who won that exchange.
Climbing to the top. What's he thinking?
From the top, down.
You can see the dismay on the face of...
Measuring their opponent. Vicious strike to the back of the head. Thanks for coming, Miz.
Cover. Hangs on by a thread.
Do not adjust your TV sets. The A-lister is still in this one. The Miz will absolutely not go gently into the night.
Are we sure that wasn't a 3 count?
I can't tell if it's anger in the eyes at the fact that he hasn't finished this, or if it's disbelief that his opponent is still in this. What a reversal.
and avoids taking any damage.
Neckbreaker! And Miz showing his will to battle through the effects of this match.
If you're the Miz, you've got to be looking to deliver the knockout soon.
Ducks out of the way. Beautiful athleticism.
Oh!
Looking to get airborne here.
Got him lined up, and it's only a matter of time now.
He's trying again.
Oh, man, both feet crashing down.
Time to shut the book on him for good.
I think that's it. That must be it. And the victory!
Here is your winner, Ace Thompson.
And that is exactly why everyone's been talking. What a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft.
There's rumors this SmackDown superstar will be changing
It is
brands as
about
the top
security.
pick.
Well, it's not official yet, but it would be a solid choice by Adam Pearce.
When I do the same, I don't want to hear shit from you.
Okay, cool. And if you lose, remember, I'm gonna rub it in your face.
I know there's a lot going on tonight with the draft, but I wanted to sneak in a couple interview questions. Is that okay?
No problem, Kathy. It's always good talking with you. What do you want to know?
For anyone who hasn't been paying attention the past couple of years, how would you define your personality?
I'll go with what I use on my dating app. I don't like to take things too seriously. I like a good reality TV show, scrolling endlessly through silly pet videos on my phone, and when I'm not busy with that, I enjoy bashing people's heads in. So, I guess you could say I'm a bit more comedic and fun.
Ah, yes, the resident WWE class clown. What can you say about the rumors that are swirling around tonight?
They're all true. Akam and Razar and I are starting a boy band.
I meant the rumors about you going #1 overall in the draft.
Oh, right. Well, it would mean a lot, but it's just an opportunity. You still need to win matches and championships, or none of this draft stuff matters.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
So how you feeling? You ready for tonight?
What's tonight?
The draft?
Oh, I was mainly here to work on some choreography with Akam and Razar. But I guess I could squeeze in some time for the draft.
Good one. I gotta get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, Raw is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the #1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one.
Talk about making a splash. Adam Pearce got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this SmackDown.
Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here.
Talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Who was that?
Oh, where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with the authorities to get to the bottom of it, but Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
Is this how things are handled over here on Raw? Maybe I would have been better off staying on SmackDown.
I assure you that's not the case. You're in good hands with us.
So if it was a random person, what was with that stuff on the Tron?
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
Pay no attention to the crazed masked attacker. Understood.
I'll set up a match for you next week on Raw, and it'll be against a local competitor you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
Hey, you all right? Not how I imagined draft night going, but we've both seen stuff like this in WWE before. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I appreciate your advice, but I don't think it is. Like I said, on to the next thing.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries, I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
Congratulations?
You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy. But I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me, and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust.
Fine, Troy. Next.
You're the best.
And here comes tonight's sacrificial lamb.
The following contest.
The first overall draft pick is ready for action.
This man is no stranger to a WWE arena, but it's got to feel different stepping into the ring for the first time as the #1 overall draft pick.
I'm sure it does, Byron, but now that the bell's rung, he's not the #1 pick anymore. He's a superstar on Raw who's got to fight and compete just like anyone else.
And he's got a target on his back now. If he doesn't prove he can live up to his reputation, no one's going to care where he is drafted.
Well-placed kick.
slide over the top to the floor. This is just the beginning.
One small step for man. The Spaceman plancha.
Throwing all caution to the wind and flying around like a bat out of hell.
Tossed back into the ring.
Ducks out of the way. Beautiful athleticism.
How many strikes can one superstar do?
How long do we have? Big forearm. Averting danger with an elbow to the stomach.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
Oh, afterglow combo. Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
Being placed in the corner here. Ouch.
Between the ropes, rolls through.
Into the drop kick.
He's waiting for him to rise to deliver something devastating.
Double stomp to the back of the neck.
His body is showing the effects of this match.
Another reminder that the longer this match goes on, the harder things are going to get. Both wrists captured.
Man, knee strike. Right into the pin.
There's two. Just kicks out.
Not yet. Taken out with double knees.
He's taking a beating, but can he hold on?
Can he overcome this?
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming.
Down and out.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Going for the cover. He might just have it.
What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess he's taking matters into his own hands.
Good. I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Tony D'Angelo from NXT?
Not surprised with his track record.
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
That's enough! Sit down and stay there.
What are we going to do with him? We're going to get some answers. And we're going to get them right now.
You have no idea.
Normally, I'd have a clever one-liner response. We'd maybe go back and forth a bit. It'd be a hoot. But it looks like I've got to be both good cop and bad cop. And bad cop says, start talking.
The new era has arrived.
Is this about the draft? Because Triple H said it was the start of a new era?
It's been right in front of you. But you can't ignore it anymore.
What's been right in front of me?
Lardan.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking Mafia wannabe out of here!
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Well, looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
I think so too. I don't think D'Angelo would do this on his own. Whether it's his family or someone else behind the scenes, there's gotta be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
It's Raw. We're certainly no strangers to surprise attacks and deceptive actions, but this match feels especially personal.
You're not wrong, Cole. I'm honestly impressed the #1 pick had the self-control to face Tony D'Angelo in the ring rather than roughing the jabroni up backstage.
D'Angelo ruined 2 big nights, and tonight his target is looking to ruin Tony D'Angelo. Deadlift style. That just reverberated throughout the entire building. Talk about making a statement. Getting set up in the corner now. Gotta hurt. Getting the upper hand by taking away your opponents.
Boom, what a roundhouse. He pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time. Wicked clothesline.
Going for the early cover.
He manages to make it barely a 1 count.
Tried for it early. Oh, I think we're going to see it. Here it comes. X-Plex, man. Got him right where he wants him.
Misses big time. Bam!
Boom! Ah, kick right in the face.
Laying in those shots in the corner. Oh, a knee. He might actually get the win here.
And easily kicks out of the count.
It is going to take a lot more to keep him down. Ooh, elbow strike. Here we go. It's popping off. Oof. It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags. Oh! This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
Boom! Clothesline.
Shoulders down, this could be it.
Gets the shoulder up instantly.
Not enough pressure on the pin. Has him set up in the corner of the ring.
Oh, lifting his opponent up now to the turnbuckle and then a big right hand. Not quite sure what they have in mind, but it's not going to be pretty. Top rope, dangerous situation.
This is egregious. Superplex to the outside. Oh, man, meeting the barricade.
Just like that, he's busted wide open.
Opening up the floodgates. Oof. Oh, God. We could see a count out here.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring. From the top. Elbow drop. And that blow has him wavering.
This whole match has been such a pendulum of offense, though.
Off the ropes.
Went for the springboard and miss. Escapes out of that attack. Boom! Feast your eyes.
Lining up and stalking a fallen opponent. This could be the beginning.
Vicious strike to the back of the head. D'Angelo down, and he might be out.
This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Tony D'Angelo and whatever this was all about.
Now what?
Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Trick Williams from behind. What is happening?
And now Tony D'Angelo's recovered and joining the NXT champion. Clearly D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all of this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Adam Pearce is trying to intervene.
Nikita Lyons with a chair.
And Pearce goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
Bayley and KO are part of this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget, I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're gonna work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H.
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
You're right. Punk's fired up about getting attacked and not thinking straight. He did have a point, though, that we have to be careful about who to trust.
I know. It seems like Bayley and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
Then it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from... They're from MMA.
Okay. But how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We grew up together. When you know someone for that long, there's a trust that's been built up for years.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
If I may ask, why were you so obsessed with the MMA?
Because I just say, leave me alone. It's one of those things.
What do you mean it's one of those things? I'm just curious.
You ever just get like things you obsessed over sometimes?
Yeah, but I didn't know you to take a liking to MMA.
I don't always share all my likes. There are a lot of hobbies and things I like to watch and do. Not everyone knows.
Okay, Mysterio, calm the fuck down.
Not necessarily.
My fault for being semi-interested in your life.
It's not that. It's that no one ever really asks or talks about it, so I just
You're
don't bring it up.
cap as fuck.
Huh?
You're cap as fuck.
No, I'm serious. There are things like, if someone brings it up in conversation,
Gabby,
no.
I've brought it up before and you haven't said anything.
Well, because the thing is, I don't focus much on this stateside. I've focused more on, believe it or not, Asia. Like, there's one in Korea that I got really interested in. That she's phenomenal.
Okay, see, I knew that wasn't right.
What?
I think it reached. I also do like the fact that everything saves a lot quicker. I think, because I chose the thing to just carry over what I already had, so I can keep playing with the same thing.
Okay.
And I think it changed. Okay, that's one. That's why that's not doing that. Okay. And there is a part where you get to select superstars to help you, and I feel like we're going to end up choosing the same two superstars. There's one female and one male.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's been a minute.
I know. Thanks for coming here on short notice.
No problem, but are you sure you want me to help you with this? I know I've dabbled in wrestling before, but I've been focusing on MMA the past few years. Just seems kind of, I don't know, desperate.
Isn't fighting a rebellious mutiny exactly what lifelong best friends are for?
I thought they were more for exchanging birthday cards and the occasional random text. But maybe we could branch out.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
You know I'm ride or die with you. Let's do it.
Great. I've arranged for you to have a warm-up match here today before we tackle NXT together. I know you're used to knockout and submission rules in MMA, but today's pinfall only, to get used to wrestling again.
Go for the 3 count. Got it. I'm gonna go get changed.
Okay, and try to win. Because if you lose, I might have second thoughts about this. And then my next best option is this guy named Troy Simpkin, and at that point
Haven't.
All right. Show Sammy why you're the only person on Earth I'd bring in here to watch my back. That's it. You're making this look easy. Don't let them get in your head. Stay strong. Have fun in there! This is wrestling! Keep your guard up. Stay focused.
2, 3, 4.
Show me some aerial offense.
1, 2.
Mix up your attacks. Keep them guessing. Keep the pressure on. Don't give them room to breathe. I knew I made the right choice bringing you in. Use your footwork, just like in the cage. Nice! Now follow it up with a power move!
1.
Stay calm and control the pace.
One, two.
You're doing great. Keep pushing.
One, two.
Don't be afraid to use the ropes.
One, two. Ring the bell.
So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this fighting in MMA, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best, which, in my case, is being... scheming and calculated.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
NXT is going to be ready for you to strike back, but they don't know I'm on board yet. We can use that as a tactical advantage.
How so?
We're going to hustle them, embarrass them, and when it's all over, walk out with their precious intergender NXT Unity Tag titles.
Is there any room for cosplay in that plan of yours? No? Okay. Then how are we going to pull this off?
I know a guy who can get me into the Performance Center.
First things first, you're going to explain just how the hell you got in here. The Performance Center is official NXT Mutiny territory now.
Chase got us in, right?